Brody, I know you've been working hard, dog. I know you've been working hard. What's up with y'all niggas, though? What's up with y'all niggas? What's up with y'all niggas, bro? How y'all niggas doing? But look, though. I know y'all niggas been working hard, bro. I know y'all niggas been, chasing your purpose. At least I hope. Shit, nigga. Goddamn, at least I hope. But I know y'all niggas probably been, like, working on some shit what y'all wanted. You know what I mean? Y'all working hard on y'all craft. Y'all working hard. And it's like y'all still seem to see no progress in whatever it is y'all doing, whatever it is y'all chasing. And it's a reason for that, bro. Like you could do everything the right way in this life shit. In this life shit, bro, you could do everything the right way. Everything you're supposed to do. You could have a vision where what you trying to reach. And you could be doing everything you're supposed to do to get there. You know what I mean? You could be doing everything you supposed to be doing to reach this goal. But, nigga, you may feel as though, damn, I still feel like I ain't making no progress, though. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I ain't moving forward. God damn. Bro, you all hear that truck, bro? Truck, bro, loud as hell, bro. But anyway, yeah. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, bro, like, I doing all the right things, bro. I manifesting. I, trusting God, chasing God, having faith, and I working hard and I putting in the action, but it seems as though I ain't making progress. You are making progress. Don't get me wrong. You are making progress. But before you reach your breakthrough, or before you reach to a point where your manifestation starts to become reality, it's like you meet not a crossroads, but it's like you now meet a decision with God. It's like before you enter in your new timeline, you have to give up something, you have to sacrifice something. And that's kind of why you may feel stagnant, or you may feel as though like you're on the precipice of your breakthrough, or like you about to reach your breakthrough, but it's like a thin wall in the way. And that's because it is, bro. It is like a thin wall in the way. And that thin wall is whatever sacrifice you have to give. And it has to be something that you feel as though, or well, God feel as though you putting over him. Let me explain when I say that. We all have our vices, bro. We all have our, thing that we love to do, or, our thing that we, spend a lot of our time with, whatever the fuck it be. You know what I mean? Wherever the fuck it be, dog. And we may say to ourselves, well, I put God first, and God is my number one, this and that. This and that. But actions speak louder than words. We may say we, give God all our time, but we spend more time on game, or we spend more time on social media than we actually spend with God. You understand? And God knows this. He knows that whatever it is you doing, or you spending time with, you give more time to that thing than him. You know what I mean? You can't say you put God first, and you can't say God is your number one when you spend more time playing game, or you spend more time watching TV, or you spend more time with your vices, you spend more time drinking and partying than you actually spend with God. You feel me? And you have to let that shit go, bro. Like I say before, it's like you doing all the right things. You doing all the manifestation, this, that. But in order for you to actually reach your breakthrough, in order for your manifestation to become reality through God, and that's the important thing, through God, you have to make a sacrifice, bro. You have to give something up. Whatever it is you feel as though you giving more of your time to than God, you have to give that up, because he won't give it to you. He won't give you what you're asking for if you don't let that shit go, because you giving that shit more time than him. So how will you expect him to give it what you give? What the fuck, nigga? I can't talk. But yeah, how you expect him to give you what you want if you don't even give him all your time? You understand? Now that don't mean I trying to say like, oh, you gotta be fucking praying 24/7. Nah, but you gotta make him your. You could still do the things you do, but you just gotta spend more time with him rather than that thing. So for example, bro, if you smoke weed a lot and this just an example, bro. If you smoke weed a lot and you just as a chronic smoker, bro, you smoke day in, day out, all day, every day. You just chiefing that shit all day, every day. You know what I mean? You giving more time to the weed than you giving God. You understand? So in order for you to reach that next level in life, you have to give that shit up, bro. Well, if it's weed, then yeah, you have to give that shit up. Sorry, nigga. Sorry to break the news to you, nigga, but you have to give that shit up, bro. You have to give up your vices. You have to make God your one and only, bro. You see what I saying? He won't give you the shit you want if you ain't even focus on him, because you can, the Bible say don't make nothing, don't have idols, don't worship anything above God. And people think that, idol worship just means like you worshiping a god or you worshiping a statue, but nah, bruh. Idol worship is when you give anything all of your time, when you put your time into anything other than God. So that could be, nigga, your phone, nigga. Your phone could be your idol. Weed could be your idol. Drinking could be your idol. Game could be your idol. You know what I mean? All this shit could be, idol worship. You get me? So give all that shit up. You know what I mean? Or even not even give it up, but not more so take a break from that shit, Spend more of your time with God, bro. You feel me? Spend more of your time with God and your life will change, bro. I can just say it like that, bro. Your life can change drastically. Drastically, brother. Your life can change. You see what I'm saying? Everybody say, oh, I put God first, this and that, but actions speak louder than words, bro. Actions speak louder than words, bro. You can look at your screen time on your phone. Look at your screen time on your phone and compare that time with how much time you probably meditate or you connect with your higher self or you connect with God or you do any of this shit. That time on your phone is probably more drastic than your time that you spend with your spiritual self. You understand? And I hope that open your eyes to make you realize how this world shit and how this life shit and how this spiritual shit work, bro. You gotta realize, bro, we didn't come to this earth to fucking be on our phone. We didn't come on this earth to fucking smoke weed or do dumb shit. What pulling us away from God? We come to this earth to fulfill a purpose and to evolve our souls. So if whatever you doing keeping you away from that, you can't reach your higher self, bro. You can't reach your higher self. You understand? You gotta make an attempt. Now I ain't saying that as soon as you watch this video that like you just can immediately stop all that shit. Nah. You can, if you addicted to something or you have a vice for something, you can't just stop cold turkey. It don't work like that. But the fact that you making the actual effort to quit that shit out your life, it's good enough, bro. It's good enough. And if this hoodie fall off my head one more fucking time, I can freak out, dog. But yeah, give all that shit up, bro. Give all that shit up, bro. You come to this earth to evolve your soul, not to scroll on social media all day. You understand? In order for you to reach your higher self, in order for you to reach your manifestations and make them reality, in order for you to reach a higher level of consciousness, you have to turn your back on the world and move forward towards God. That's the only way. You gotta let go of the world, bro. Let go of all this worldly shit and move forward towards God. And only then is when you could reach your highest spiritual self and connect with God on a higher spiritual level. And even have a higher quality of life and upgrade your, you know, heighten your vibrations and all of this stuff, bro. You gotta let all this shit go, all this shit go. But yeah, bro, I think I yap enough, bro. I think I yap enough, bro. You know what I mean? I hope you all, you know, take heed to my words, bro, and I hope you all put this into your actual life, bro. So yeah, bro, that's the end of this video, bro. See y'all niggas later, dog.